Hi, fourth grade team. Okay, I'm looking at your week 3 lessons, and before I go into that, I wanted to let you know that I have exciting news. On September 23rd, 24th, and 25th in the afternoon from 12:35 till 2, we are going to be modeling the CIS model lessons in your classroom with Heather Rivero from the district. So you're going to swap your schedules a little bit on those 3 days, because I know that your language arts usually falls in the morning, but we worked around the iReady Lab schedule, so that way we wouldn't throw that off. So you're going to swap your lessons around a little bit. We'll do language arts in the afternoon, but that way you will both get subs and you will get to watch us modeling the lesson in Miss Israel's class with her students, so you can kind of see what the model should look like and how it looks like in your classrooms. With that being said, I was looking at your week 3 language arts page, and it's a little crazy because it's on 2 pages, but if you go to the part that says week 3, it'll give you suggested texts, and the suggested text this time around is A World of Change. It's 3 pages, and then after that there's 2 texts, but there's a choice. You may do option 1, which is 2 more readings, and those 2 more readings would be Earthquakes from the anthology. It's 11 pages, and then to go along with that is Tornado from the anthology, and it's 1 page, 2 pages maybe, it's 60-61. Or you could go ahead and follow the CIS model lesson that they gave you, which you're still going to use the text Earthquakes, which is still 11 pages, but you're going to have more days to do it. So as a team, look at that CIS model, and then look at Earthquakes and Tornado, and decide, are you going to do a traditional lesson that you come up with, or are you going to use a CIS model? Now, granted, this is going to happen before you have the training on the CIS model, but I know, Miss Israel, you had training last year, and the model is given for you. I do see some pluses and minuses in both. I understand, I've never taught the CIS model, I don't know what I'm doing, I really don't feel comfortable. Or, hey, I know I'm getting trained in this the following week. Let me go ahead and try my hand at it first. I'm given the lesson plan. Let me see how I do. And then when I'm modeled from the experts, then I can kind of say, oh, I would have done this, and tweak yourself. So as a team, decide which will work best. Looking at the culminating analytical writing and response to reading task, again, that's still the same part before it goes into the day 1, 2, 3 model. Your culminating task that students should be able to do is they're going to have to be able to explain how authors use text features to add more details about a topic. So we're looking at them being able to look at those text features and be able to explain how those text features enhance the information about a topic. There are some writing responses every single day that's set up for you, using the details and structure of the text to compare and contrast volcanoes and landslides. By the way, great opportunity to pull in your science standards. You may want to make sure your science is focused on the same content and look up those standards, and so you can tie your science right into your language arts. Your other response is writing a summary of earthquakes, including main ideas from each detail, and how does people respond to natural disasters, citing examples from each text. Again, I understand the reading level is not up there, so you are going to have to look at the grade level text and scaffold down for them. We're not going to dumb down the text. We're not going to dumb down the instruction. So if the text is here and your students are here, we know that the curve is very steep. How are we going to scaffold down? If that means you're reading a lot to them, if that means you're modeling your summaries, if you're doing shared writings, absolutely. So if I know that my students are really behind in reading and writing is also low, then I should see in the classrooms where you are developing writing together. Not that there's so much writing around that I can't see, but I should see detailed summaries that were written together as a class, the teacher's handwriting them out, so students can see what the expectation for a summary is, and they can at least practice the skill of writing that summary, even if it's out loud, and helping the teacher out. We're scaffolding them to get them up to this skill. But the culminating skill, remember, is that comparing across texts. How do authors use text features to add more details about a topic? I could see in your science you're definitely going to be able to hit these because there's a lot of text features in science text. I hope this helps. Again, your lessons the 23rd, 24th, and 25th, we will be in the classroom, in Miss Israel's classroom in the afternoon. So Mr. Scuteri, you will have a substitute in your classroom from 12:35 to 2 on those 3 days. So when you're writing your plans, make sure you write plans that they are able to follow. Mr. Scuteri, since we are not going to be in your classrooms, you don't have to change your schedule. If it's easier for you to plan a substitute plan based on your schedule, that's fine. Miss Israel, you'll definitely have to swap your schedule around because we're going to be doing language arts in the afternoon. You're going to want to make sure the math and science is covered also. I hope this helps. I know that we don't meet again until Thursday, so I wanted to throw some ideas out there with you. And I hope you're having a great week. Can't wait to hear how your Science Wednesday goes.